So to access your um, WebQuest, you first go into your apps. That's right up here, and you may have sites there. If you don't have sites there, click more and even more. You have all these apps, so you just scroll down to sites, and it's right here with the and the office, home and office. Click on sites, and all the sites that you have built will be here. So your web quest will be here. Just click on the name of your web quest and it should open. So let's say I created this site. So let's say this is my web quest. If you click on that, um, if you read the instructions very well, I for last week, I talked about using the WebQuest template, the basic one, when you search on sites. Um, so when you have that, it should list all the pages that you need for WebQuest, and it even does more by telling you what should go on each page. So you have the home page, um, the introduction page, the task, the process. You don't really need the resource because all the resources that you're going to use will be in the process page. So the links, the other materials that your audience need to use will be on within the process page. So you would not need the resource page. If you'd like to keep the resource page and still provide some resources, you can do so. um, and then you need the evaluation page, which should have the rubric for grading the course or the whatever you're using your WebQuest to teach or to pass on. You should have the conclusion page and you should have the credits page. And just a little information on the credits page. If you're using the if you were building your WebQuest, make sure that anytime you go to an external link or you get some materials from other websites, immediately copy the URL and paste it in your credits page. Just type the name of whatever um, artifacts that you used from that website, and then highlight the text and link it. So I'll show you how to do that as we go along and as we build our WebQuest. So let's say we go to the home page, and you need to edit the context of or the content of what is on the home page. What you need to do is, if you look up here, there's edit page and there's add page. If you add a new page, it kind of adds a new page, and then there's a way of going around making it show, but we will not use that now. We will use only the edit page for the most part of our WebQuest. So you already have the pages. If you click the page and you click the edit page, it will allow you to edit that page. So let's say that I'm on the home page now. I click edit page, and so now the pages, you can edit that. You can just click on that and then just type whatever you need to type on there. So let's say this is my web quest, and remember, your web quest should have a driving question. The driving question should be on the introduction page, and it should be an open-ended question. So let's say I'm talking about the Boerboel breed of dogs, and so the open-ended question for that will be, is the Boerboel breed good for every family? You can It's not a yes and no answer. You have to do some research to do that. And so um, I'll, I'll do that as we go along. I'll build the web quest on that as we go along with the tutorial. So on the home page, all you need is maybe just say a brief thing about, let's say Google site has even provided the information that you need on the home page, so you can just go ahead and and follow the rules or the instructions that they have given. This site is a template. You can delete the information provided. Okay, so on this page, write a short explanation about your WebQuest for teachers who might use your WebQuest, including grade level, short description of the project, teaching standards, and whatever, what have you. But most of these things I've specified that it should be on the introduction page, but you can still go ahead and follow some of these instructions. Then you wouldn't be far off from what is needed. So anytime you click on another page, you have the edit page button right up here. Just click on that and put the information on there, and when you type anything, you get back to save the page, and you save it before you X out. Remember, you have to save your pages before you X out. And you have all these let's say I'm typing the driving question. So my driving question is so that's my driving question. That's one of the first assignments the first things that I ask you guys to do. So you have your driving question and all that on the first page, and then there has to be an anchor event. The anchor event is just a website that, or any YouTube video that would tell you about or show a short clip about the Boerboel breed. So let's just go to a YouTube video, and let me look for the Boerboel. Okay, so that is the Boerboel breed of I don't need the sound. Let me just make sure the video is a good one, and then I'll go ahead and copy the URL. Yep, that is the Boerboel. So it shows the features of the Boerboel. Alright, so just making sure that's the video, and it has some information about the Boerboel. So I just go ahead and click on share and embed, and I copy the script, and then I go back to my WebQuest. Let's see. Okay, and when you bring it here, remember we have talked about on your blog how you use the HTML tab to put scripts on your page. So you have your HTML right here. You have all these commands that I'm sure you're familiar with when it comes to Microsoft Word or any word processing software. So this is just to edit your text on this page. So just go to HTML, and let me paste it somewhere here. That's my script. Update that, and voila, my video is on there. So let me just put so this is my anchor event. So the anchor event is just to kind of pull your audience in and kind of give them a glimpse of what would the whole WebQuest will be about. So I save this, and I have my video. So my video is embedded in there, and then you keep building your website as you go along. So this is just a short video to show how to edit your page. And every time you go on your page, any page, you can just click on edit, and you will have access to that. And remember that after putting the video there, this is an external resource. The YouTube video is an external resource. So I go to the credits page, and I listed there. So let me edit and just put one. So let me just make sure. So Boerboel video from YouTube, and in order not to make it clumsy, when you put the, let me just use the numbering thing here so that you make it when I put I would rather link text than put the whole URL there. So I highlight that and I go back to the YouTube, and this time I copy the URL, copy that, get back to my page and link that. So you have your link right here. Click on that. It's a website, it's a URL, so it is not any of the other pages. So you realize that if you say site pages, it's just linking at any of the other pages, but it's a website. So I click on that, paste your URL. You can specify whether it should open in a new window or not. So let me just check that, click OK, save, and that is my credit. So you're giving credit where credit is due. Don't use anyone's information, and remember, this WebQuest is going to pull information from all over the web. So don't use any information without giving credits to the author of that information. If you do that, that is will have issues with copyright and all that. So make sure as you go along and as you build your WebQuest, you give credits to whoever credit is due. And I'm saying this because you realize that if in the process of being busy and pulling information from all over the place, if you go past the credits, or if you copy and just keep going and thinking that you get back to the credits page, you might miss or you might not find that information when you've gone past that. So when the moment you use any external information, make sure you go back to the credits page and put the credit there before you move on to the next thing. So let's see if the link works. So voila, it works. So this is just a short video to introduce you to how to edit the WebQuest. All right.